Hello everyone, welcome back to WebProtect FullStack Web Development Course. Today we are going to be introducing HTML. So we are going to be introducing HTML. So what you will learn in this course, at the end of this class you should be able to know the following: the full meaning of HTML, who created HTML, versions of HTML, HTML structures, comment in HTML. Now, the full meaning of HTML. HTML is an hypertext markup language. The H stands for hyper, the T stands for text, while the M stands for markup, and the L stands for language. Creator of HTML and versions of HTML. So the creator of HTML is Tim Berners-Lee. So, and these are the versions of HTML. We have HTML 1, 2, 3.2, 4.01, and the HTML5, which is the latest version of HTML. HTML structures. So this is an example of the structure of an HTML. So which we are still going to do right now. And lastly, we have comment in HTML. So comment in HTML, you can see it starts with a what? This is how a comment looks like in HTML. Yeah. Now let us do some things. I hope you all have our text editor ready, which is the Visual Studio Code. So for this class, I'm just going to be showing you the structure of how the structure of an HTML, how an HTML looks like, and also we are going to show comment. So the comment as we learned in the previous slides. Now let us create a file, or let us open a file, or let us open a folder. So we have to open a folder first. So, and don't forget we've talked on that before in our last class. So if you haven't gotten how to open a file, you can just watch this very well, or you watch the previous lesson. Now open a folder, you click on here, or you come right here and go to open folder. So when you get there, okay, let us use, I've created some folders, so let us use WebProtect website, or no, let us use samples, and let us use WebProtect samples. So now this is the folder I'm going to open. You can see it is loading. Now I've opened a folder called okay, let me close all this. I have some files there initially. Yeah, so I've opened a folder called WebProtect samples. So in this folder, I want to show the structure of how an HTML looks. So you create a new file. Let's call this file structures and .html. So one thing again I haven't discussed is how to save how to save an HTML file. So saving an HTML file, it is compulsory you use the extension .html. So if you do not use the extension .html, so the browser will never recognize what is it called? The browser will never recognize your file as an HTML document. So for the browser to recognize the file as an HTML document, you need to use the extension .html. Now let us try this. If we did not put this .html, we just use, for example, we use text. I can see this .txt. It means an extension for text document. So when we use this one, I can see this is just a text. So whereby the browser will not recognize it as an HTML document. So but for and one thing about this editor is that it has different mode of, I mean, different mode for any type of file you want to create. And you can see this dot this text file we created as structures.txt. When you look at it, look at it very well, you notice that it has no the mode is just a simple mode, a white mode, and when you come here, it has no coloration. I hope you are getting it. But if we change this, now let us rename this file. To rename a file, you right click on it, and you come to here, you see rename. Now let us change this extension to .html. Now I can see it has changed. So it has changed, this place has changed, and we have a color here also. So this is how to save an HTML file. So this is it is very necessary, so for you to know how to save an HTML file, so that whenever you want to write a file, maybe for HTML, you will not save it with a text document. I hope you are getting it. Now for this class, I said we want to see how the structure of an HTML looks. In our previous slides, we learned about the versions of HTML, so we are not going to go much about that. So in the link, I'm going to put a link where you can read more about introductions to HTML. But let me just go to the structures here. So the structures of HTML, it basically looks like this. So the first thing we need to do is that we need to tell the browser what version of HTML we want to write, and to do that we just need to write this. I can see this editor is very good. It is going to bring out the words you want to use, the code you want to use. Like now, it's automatically detected that I want to write for HTML5. So the version of HTML I'm using is HTML5, and this is what makes me know that. So this simple declaration make me know that the HTML I'm writing is HTML5. So, and it is also going to allow the browser to know the type of the version of HTML you are also writing. I hope you are getting it now. So the first line on the page on this editor is a declaration. So declaring to the browser that we are writing about HTML5. Now the next thing after the declaration is HTML. You write this HTML. So now the HTML, actually you are still going to learn about tag. So but briefly, all these are called tags. So tags, or we can call it elements. So we are going to still learn about that. Or I'll also put a link where you can learn that too. So we have HTML. So the HTML, everything you want to write as your HTML should be in between this HTML. So anything you'll be writing as an HTML document should be between this HTML. The opening tag, this is called opening tag. Opening tag in the sense that this is where the tag begins. So, and closing tag means this is where the tag ends. And in some tags also don't have closing tags. So those type of tags, we call them self-closing tags, or we call them an empty tag or an empty element. So that is that about that. So here we have HTML, and I say everything you need to write for your HTML document should be in between these two tags: HTML, the opening tag, and the closing tag. Now the next thing, since we are just dealing with the structure of an HTML, so you have your head tag. So this head tag basically means that in a browser, for example, let me open a browser. Let me open a new tab. Okay. Sorry. Now, in a browser, this head simply means that it is important to have your head tag. Your head tag contains some information, the title of your website, the title of your web documents rather. So the HTML document, the title, the head contains the title, the metadata, and some more information. So, and basically anything in between this head tag, anything in between this what head tag does not show in the browser, does not show in the browser. We can only see some, like example. Okay, let's put the title, let's say structure of HTML. So here now, it's this structure of HTML will never show in the body of the in your browser. It will only show at the tab, So this is why they call it head. That is why it is in between the head tag. So it is going to show at it in your browser's tab. So now let's save this and let's check. So when we save this, and okay, normally this is yeah, there is an extension you need to download also. You need to download, and after this structure, I'm going to show you how to download it. So let me do the sorry. Let me show you how to install the extension. Just come here, you come to this place, I can say extensions. So this way extensions, there are many extensions you can use with this software. So you click on it, and there are some I can see installed. These are installed extensions. Those extensions I have installed on my system. So, and recommended, there are some recommended ones now, but as for you, you might not see anything installed since you just downloaded and installed it. So but to install an extension, you just come here and search. So you search for live server. So for this course, let us just use this one extension for now. So live server, and you can see it is already installed on my own system. So this one particular, so you click on it. So when you click on it, so yours, they will not be disabled in your own. You just say install, and you click on the install. So since I've already installed this, so I don't need to. So you click on the install. When it will automatically install, and when you install, you can restart your VS Code and your text editor. You can restart it, and you see something like this. You'll see something like this, eh? So you see something like this. So when you see something like that, you can now click it. So then you click it. When you click it, the server has started. So that it means this server will help you whenever you are writing to text your website. To text your website, it's very important to have this. So now let us continue. I said we want to create a structure. We want to show how a structure of an HTML looks. So I said this first one is what we call it doc type HTML, which is the declaration telling the browser that we are working on HTML5, and everything in your web page should be in between this HTML opening tag and HTML closing tag. So now in the head tag, we have the head tag, and we also have the body tag. The body tag. Now, so don't forget to always save. So we have the body tag. The body tag also has opening and closing tag. Likewise, the head tag. Now, the head tag, as I was saying, it is not visible in the web browser. Now, let us see this. Check this. And I said earlier that the title here will show in your browser's tab. Now let us come here and right click to copy path. Actually, when I save this, it's supposed to open a browser, but I don't know why the live server is not. But let's just leave that. You can come to your browser, open a browser, and the link you copied, you paste it here. When you paste it, you click run. So I can see there is nothing showing here. There is nothing showing here. Why? Because the reason is we've not put anything in the body tag. The body tag is still empty. The body tag is still empty. So, but the head tag, if you notice, we put a title in the head tag, and the title is named in between the title opening opening tag and closing tag, we put something like structure of HTML, something like this, structure of HTML. So this only is not visible in the body of your browser, but it is visible in the browser tab. And some more information that we are going to be putting in the head tag will not be visible at all in the browser. So I can see the structure of HTML. So let's see, I can see it is visible here. This is it, structure of what I can see. Sorry, I can see we have the structure of HTML. So now let us try to change that title. Let's change it. Let us change it and check. You'll see it is going to change. Also, let us write something like structure. Okay, this is the HTML structure. Sorry. So, and don't forget to save. When you save and refresh your browser, I can see HTML structure. It has what? It has changed. So this is the work of the this is the work of the title. So whenever you always visit you always visit a website and you see something like this in the browser, in the tab, so you should know that what is the thing here in the tab, in the browser tab, is what is called a title. This written word only, so is what is called the title. Now also in the body tag are the visible part in your browser. So the visible part in your browser, anything between the body tag, opening tag and closing tag will be visible in your browser. Okay, for example, let us use H1. We are coming back to this. So how HTML looks. So now let's save this. Don't forget to always save. So when you run this, you open the browser, don't forget you refresh. You can use F5 or you come here, and so I can say how HTML. I can say anything in between the body tag will always be visible. Now so this is just how the basic form of the basic structure of what an HTML. So I hope you enjoyed this class. Please kindly subscribe to our channel, and we're going to meet in our next class. Thank you.